Yo, what is going on, boys? Achilles here, and today I got a pretty quick video for you guys. I know it's been, probably about a week, and I've literally been saying it's probably been about a week for the last 2 months for my, span between videos, and I do apologize, but I promise guys, I promise you guys, there is light at the end of the tunnel. Um, this is the last week of finals week, and then I have two finals Monday and Tuesday, and then I am done for the semester. So I will be having a metric shit ton of time to do absolutely nothing, and by nothing I mean just playing tanks and other stuff. So I will definitely be getting videos out more frequently, so you guys can look forward to that, and I hope you do. But for the looming elephant in the room, we actually are coming up on 1,000 subs here, and it's something that I honestly never thought would happen. It still hasn't happened yet, obviously, but I just thought it's on the come up, and it's on the horizon, and I'm getting pretty excited. But yeah, so the gameplays that I have for you guys today, I actually have pulled out the Bat Chatillon 25T for you guys. Wow, man, it has been quite a long time since I've used this thing, and as you can see, I have marked it. I actually did buy this back probably about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and I was like, you know what? Since I already got 3 marks on the 50B, why not try to get it on the Bat Chat? And I haven't really actually legitimately tried to get it yet. Usually when I go on a 3 mark grind, I'll literally just grind a tank for probably about like 2.5 hours, 3 hours, just try to get it as close as I can. And then when I get pissed off and can't win anything because my team is just awful, especially with an autoloader, you always have to have, teammates to fall back on and stuff like that. And especially with the Bat Chat, because it has such a low health pool, and it relies on its ability to move around the map, and when you control none of the map, then you're pretty fucked. Just because the Bat Chat it really doesn't do anything well unless you have teammates with you to be just a distraction, or to just to occupy a space so you can make a move on the just using like trees and stuff, because the Bat Chat does have a good camera rating. But I was thinking about redoing my review on this tank, just because the one that I did so long ago, actually my first YouTube video I ever put up, I feel like compared to my videos that I put out now and to the caliber of like my tank reviews and stuff, it's pretty shitty, I'm not gonna lie. If you guys want to go back and laugh at how many times I said the word you can go do that. It's pretty funny, honestly, when I go back and look at it now. But, I feel like the Bat Chat is one of those tanks that deserves to have its justice given to it, and so I may encounter myself redoing it. I don't know. I'll probably end up, because this tank really isn't that hard to use, honestly, if you have a brain and you can, stay alive till the end of the game, which is what the Bat Chat excels at. In a few of my other videos, or like I think the video I put up for the what was it, the beta weekend, when World Tanks first came out on the Xbox One, everybody was getting all hyped about the graphics and stuff. I remember I made a video about the Bat Chat and said it was like the janitor of the map, and that still holds true today, and nothing much has changed. So, the Bat Chat, it's just a beast, man. It's an absolute beast. And I feel like it's one of those tanks that has a lot of margin for error, though. I find that I see a lot of people misplay it, just because they get like super excited that they have 5 shots in a clip, and they've got like 1950 clip potential, and that's pretty much almost killing any tier 9, with maybe the exception of the Tortoise, if you get just on average rolls. But if you can get some decent rolls, you can clip a Tortoise, and that's pretty awesome. And some pro driving here, man, just totally looking at making it look easy here. But luckily, Mr. 1390 or 1375 was there to help, and yeah. So this game on Cliff, I feel like Cliff is one of those maps for the Bat Chat that if you don't control at least one aspect of the middle of the map, you're absolutely just gonna be fucked. It's just it's a double-edged sword, because if you control the like the E3 area, like the bowl as we like to call it, or like the donut. If you control that and you don't have any middle control, that spot really doesn't do anything. I mean, it does, because if you have people on the back side of the hill at like, where is that, like F6, F7, where I was sitting, you can't really make any moves on the middle if you have people in the donut on both sides shooting at you. and then you find yourself falling back behind the big ass hill here, which you know, it's a very good place to fall back to, but it offers little to no strategic value, just because when you do go around the mountain, I feel in that, as I've seen through, you know, playing this game for as long as I have, you know, going around the mountain's fun for, like, you know, just, you know, duking it out with other heavies and stuff or whatever else is over there, but you kind of do seclude yourself from the rest of the game. And you know, I feel like that's just not something that you want to do, especially in a tank like this that has such a crucial role in the end of the game. And as you can see here, I just absolutely, I just mopping up the teammates here, and I didn't want to waste the last shot on him because I didn't know if he was going to put out the fire or not. But especially with the bat chat too, just because I feel like it's another one. It's a tank that, since you do have such a low ammo count, you really do have to watch your ammo. You know, I've watched a lot of, you know, some of the better players in the community. When you watch them, like, play the bat chat on stream and stuff, they just, like, completely, like, waste shots sometimes, and it's just, you know, it's become a habit just to kind of, you know, take, like, risky shots and stuff. But, you know, that's just not something you can do in the bat chat, just because ammo is so crucial and so precious, just because you have so little of it. But, you know, you live for moments like this in the bat chat. You've got the ass of a T95 and an E100. Like, just absolutely beautiful. This is what makes the bat chat fun. You know, just driving up behind these two guys, and they can't really do anything about it. It's just like a free almost 2,000 damage right there. So, you know, autoloaders in a nutshell, pretty much right there. And then, the dickhead already, I mean, granted, I'm probably the only one spotted, so, I mean, props to him for, you know, actually doing something. But, you know, you're going to see something really piss me off at the end of this game. One of my teammates here, chosen for war, I'm going for the Top Gun. I'm trying to get the, like, talk to me goose op or whatever. And, you know, I didn't like, say anything to him or anything about it, but, I just thought it was kind of assumed that he was going to let me get the Top Gun, but, yeah, he kind of steals it from me, and he sent me a message, like, good game or whatever, and I'm just like, dude, I'm, like, so close to just, like, blowing up on you, like, don't even talk to me, like, stop. And he's like, oh my god. Let's just say, he's an interesting character, to say the least. But, you know, I honestly, I feel like I need to do something new, and I feel like that there needs to be some kind of, like, new series, some kind of new thing that I do for you guys. And I feel like that next thing that I want to do is, like, map tactics. Because I remember I had talked about it in that replay, in that that 215B replay where I did, like, 9,500 damage that I put up, probably about like a month and a half, 2 months ago. That was a, excuse me, man. Oh man, I'm sorry guys. It's like 6 in the morning, and I'm recording this, like, right before my history finals, so I just wanted to get this out of the way because I hadn't uploaded in a while. But I remembered that I had talked about doing, like, tactic videos for, you know, specific maps, and, you know, that resonated well with some of you guys, and I didn't know if you guys actually wanted me to follow through with it. So, you know, if you would just, you know, let me know in the comments. I can do specific maps if you have anything, you know, just any map in particular that you would want me to talk about. I've thought about it a little bit, and I was thinking about maybe doing, like, you know, just specific tank roles on each map, just because I've played every single class of tank, and I know pretty much what is good on you know, pretty much every single map in the game. And, you know, I mean, a lot of the well-versed players would be able to do this, but I just feel like it's something that I could do to, you know, like, revamp the channel and stuff that since I've been gone for so long, you know, I haven't been able to be on a, you know, as consistent of a basis as I would like to in terms of the upload schedule. So, you know, that's just food for thought. If you guys have maybe any other suggestions, you know, maybe you guys want to see me play some lower tier tanks, you know, maybe see me, like, I don't know, play, like, preferentials, or, like, try to 3-marker pref or something like that. I know some of you guys probably get tired of watching me play tier 10s all day, but honestly, it's the only thing I can tolerate, just because it's the most ridiculous tier, because there's so many extremes in terms of, like, alpha and just ridiculous guns and shit. But you don't have to worry about being bottom tier, and I don't know. I'm one of those people that just absolutely hates being bottom tier. So that's why I always play tier 10, and I feel like it does have the highest skill gap of all the tiers, and you know you're gonna find the best players playing tier 10. So it has its redeeming qualities when you actually do find yourself against a worthy opponent, and you actually have to work for the win. But sometimes it does get a little ridiculous with your stupid artillery and Death Stars and just TDs and ridiculous medium tanks, and just tier 10 is the clusterfuck that is World of Tanks, pretty much. But that's pretty much it for this my commentary for this video, guys. I only have 2 replays for you, and I feel like you guys will like this replay. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this replay. And again, if you guys have any suggestions for map or not map video ideas, I do have the map tutorials and stuff in just floating around in my head. Just a potential thing that could happen. I could always do some more tank reviews. Seeing as I will have more time to devote to this game when I go home, probably around the 18th, and then I have like a solid 3-4 weeks off. I'm gonna make sure that I get a ton of stuff recorded for you guys, so I won't have to actually play the game when I come back for school. Now, granted, it won't be as that big of a deal when I come back, because the beginning of the semester is always just super easy. So I'm not really worried about that. I'll just make sure I have a bunch of stuff pre-recorded, just so you guys will have just a ton of content to chew on and stuff like that. So once again, if you guys have any suggestions, just let me know in the comment section below. And once again, I just want to thank you guys so much for the support. It really does brighten my day when I'm studying for a final or just had a really shitty day in general, and I look at my phone and someone commented, oh, blah blah blah, good video. It really does mean a lot. Those comments really do help me get through the day sometimes, and I truly do appreciate all of you who have backed me throughout this entire endeavor, even though I haven't been able to be here as much as I would like to be. So once again, all this stuff, all these videos and stuff, like, none of this would be possible without you guys. I wouldn't still be doing this unless I had you guys' support. So once again, thank you guys so much for all the support. And I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, and just try to keep it, try to do as much as I can with the time allotted. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this replay, and this has been Achilles, and I will catch you guys later.